Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most famous stories ever told, Jesus feeding the 5,000. Now you've probably heard it a million times. A massive crowd. Just 5 loaves of bread, 2 fish, and somehow everyone gets a full meal with leftovers. It's an incredible miracle of provision, no doubt about it. But what if I told you the real miracle isn't just about the food? What if the bread and fish were pointing to something much, much bigger? Let's set the scene. Jesus and his disciples are trying to get away for a quiet moment, but the crowd finds them. These weren't just curious onlookers. The Bible says they were like sheep without a shepherd. They were lost, hungry, and searching for hope. Jesus, seeing this, is moved with compassion. His first response isn't to send them away, but to teach them, to feed their spirits. The physical hunger was real, but it was a symptom of a deeper, spiritual hunger. When evening comes, the disciples, being practical, say, "Hey, let's send them to the villages to buy food." It's a logical solution. But Jesus challenges them with a seemingly impossible task. You give them something to eat. Imagine their faces. They look at their resources, 5 small loaves and 2 fish. It's nothing. It's completely inadequate for a crowd of thousands. And isn't that just like life sometimes? We look at the problems in front of us. We look at our own limited resources, and we think, there's no way. It's not enough. This is where the story pivots. So the disciples bring their not enough to Jesus. They hand over what little they have. And what does Jesus do? He takes it. He gives thanks for it. He breaks it. And he gives it back to the disciples to distribute. Notice the process: taking, thanking, breaking, and giving. He doesn't magically make a mountain of bread appear. He uses what was already there, as insignificant as it seemed. He multiplies their small offering into overwhelming abundance. This isn't just a lesson in catering. It's a profound picture of how God works. He asks us to bring our not enough, our small talents, our limited time, our seemingly insignificant efforts. We often feel like what we have to offer is just 5 loaves and 2 fish in a world of overwhelming need. But when we place it in his hands, he does the multiplying. The miracle happens when our inadequacy meets his unlimited power. The pressure isn't on us to feed the 5,000. It's on us to simply obey and bring what we have. And here's the deepest layer. Jesus was showing them who he is. Later in the Gospel of John, after this very event, Jesus declares, "I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry." He wasn't just the provider of the bread, he was the bread itself. The physical meal was a signpost pointing to the ultimate spiritual nourishment that only he can offer. He was satisfying their stomach grumbles to show them he could satisfy their soul's deepest longings. The real miracle wasn't the multiplication of loaves, it was the revelation of the giver. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, inadequate, or like you just don't have enough to make a difference, remember this story. It's not about the size of your resources. It's about the size of the God you bring them to. What are the 5 loaves and 2 fish in your life? Give them to him and watch what he does. He is the bread of life, and with him, there's always more than enough. Thanks for watching today. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that goes beyond the surface. I'll see you in the next one.